Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm sharing what I think are a few scenarios that hairstylists new and seasoned will probably be experiencing when we return to our salons. Let's welcome our clients with no judgment, just smiles and solutions. We are hair doctors. Please enjoy the video. Today we are going to talk about Sam here. This is Sam. And we're going to talk about her hair. So I'm going to bring Sam a little closer to everybody and show that Sam had really cute bangs before, but Sam did not realize what she was doing and she clipped too much here. You know, her hair here was down to here. She held it out and cut it thinking it was going to be down here, and in all actuality she cut all the sides off. Okay, she also took too much of her bang and a lot of her top is not there anymore. All right, so she's changed her haircut somewhat. She is and holding on to whatever length she has, and if you notice, it's shorter here and it's longer, very long over here. Okay, there's a big chunk. And when she looks at herself in the mirror, this is what she's looking at, is the length and whatever she has left. So I think one of the most important things that we can do in our industry is not exactly how much we take off, but it's also what we leave on. Okay, you can make a bad haircut look very good with really great hairstyling. And maybe Sam doesn't normally use, curling irons and all that kind of stuff, and you may actually need to teach her how to do that. Okay, so your best friends are going to be your styling tools. They're also what you use. This is also going to be a phenomenal time for us to teach our clients what they're going to need every day to style their hair so it can look the way that we did. We're not going to go crazy. This is not the day to give them the bouffant if they're going to go to a wedding or anything like that. I personally like my clients to look like themselves, but I'm not gonna overtly tease or do anything really difficult. Okay, what I am gonna do is assess the damage, and I am gonna reassure her that she still looks beautiful, that no, it's not a big mistake and it is okay and all is forgiven, and you're gonna cackle and you're gonna laugh. And you're just going to reassure her. We really need to be confident. When these people walk through the door, we don't know what's walking through the door anymore. We're going to be shocked at what comes through. Oh my gosh, you were platinum blonde. You are jet black today. Okay. Don't look like this. Be like, no problem, baby. We're going to sit. We're going to have this consultation. We're going to have a plan. And we're going to figure this out. And explain to them that it's going to take more than one visit. So in the next part, I am going to come back with Sam. I am going to assess her damage, see if I can soften some spots, what can I take off or not, and I'm going to style her. As you can see, I've washed my client's hair. I am now prepping it with some product for her hairstyle. One, because I have reassured her that she's not getting a big chop today. Any cutting should only take about 10 minutes. Two, it emphasizes the need for products that I have chosen for her. And three, it makes her feel very pampered. And I'm also taking a good look to see what I need to do with her haircut to fix any bad spots, since she let her husband cut the back of her hair. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to even her out in the back. She's going to lose these tails because I don't think they're doing anything for her. Okay, they're just going to grow out kind of uneven and look a little straggly, where the back of her hair, it looks a little chopped off. So I'm going to say, you know what, I'm just going to take a look, sweetie, just to see what your wonderful husband did with your hair. And we can see that he has chopped quite a bit off the bottom and left quite a bit up on top. There's really not much that we can do with that if she's trying to hide what happened. So we're just going to let that be, let it grow out, and we will gently deal with that as it grows. Okay? I have gone ahead and cut her perimeter, And now I'm going to use that as the guide to help me connect the bottom and sides. I'm holding it out at 90. As you can see, I'm letting the bottom drop out, showing you the top and bottom. I'm going to go ahead and point cut for softness. Okay, so I'm just point cutting there, and I'm going to comb it down. I'm going to check for balance, and there's a little piece that I'm going to have to cut, and checking for balance once more. I am now slide cutting her face frame for softness, and I'm not taking too much off. I am going to do this on the other side, and also remember, you can do this with a razor if you like. Onto the bangs. We have decided on side bangs because of her oopsie daisy, so I am point cutting, and I'm making sure that I'm not taking off too much. I'm just softening that up. Okay, I'm going to over direct a little bit so I can create some length. There you go, just checking. Now I'm going to go on to the other side and make sure that I very carefully avoid that area. And yet again, I am going to point cut. Okay, not going to the shortest point, but I'm just going to point cut a little bit and pull and over direct for length. I am taking the top horseshoe section or the parietal ridge straight up, gathered in the middle of the head, and I'm going to point cut to break that hard line up. Right, I am also going to leave out a bit to leave room for point cutting on a deeper level for more volume and softness. And then I'm going to check that hairline to make sure that it's not heavy and not too much weight. She now has an even haircut. We haven't taken off too much. We've given her a little bit of a softness up on top. Okay, she doesn't want too much more off, because if we thin this out too much in the back, you're going to be able to see that big oopsie daisy. And she's really relying on the sides and the front to get her through until her hair really grows. So now we're going to, she already has some product in her hair. Just going to put a little bit of the heat protectant on her. Okay, we're going to brush this through for distribution. And the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything on her is teach her how to blow out her bangs. She is going to need, and what you're going to need, is a comb. Doesn't matter what size, doesn't matter which one. You're just going to need a comb. And what I want her to do is blow dry them from the top. So you show her like this, okay? Doesn't have to be at high heat or high speed, just blow dry them and comb them down. Comb them to the side, comb them to the other side, comb them down. Give me a second, guys, okay? Okay, so once you do that, you'll see that they just take a natural, really pretty kind of look. The left and the right blow dry takes away any cowlicks. This might be a really good time for your clients to use your expertise on things to buy. Okay, and if you have it at your salon, you know, sell it. Sell it. It'll add money to your ticket. So what you're going to want to do is, if she says, okay, I don't have that brush, or you know what, money's kind of tight right now, I can't buy that brush right now, just say, hey, do you have a paddle brush? Do you have a cushion brush? This is where, for you guys, I'm going to say practicing your blow dries at home, not just with a regular round brush. We are working with whatever these people have at home. So you're going to want to do your blowouts at home and practice them in a way that helps you to help your hair doctor. Okay, and you're here to solve their problems. So if they only have a vent brush like this, no problem. You could definitely do an entire blow dry with this. And what they're definitely going to need is either hairspray or a texture paste. So I'm going to finish her out. I'm going to speed it up. So here I am using the vent brush on her. I am explaining to her how she could use it. Also, I'm putting in a lot of volume. If your client doesn't have very curly, very wavy hair, then a vent brush would be very easy for them to use to be able to just get the hair smooth enough with enough volume for them. Onto the round brush. We're also using this for volume and smoothness. This is also for your more curly haired clients. Okay, so right now I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. She could be totally done with her do right then and there, but we're going to add a little bit more. She wants to know how to use a curling iron, so that's what we're doing. And you're going to notice that I am using my comb, my heat resistant comb, to protect my client. Please do not forget to do that. I'm also curling the top, and when I'm curling the sides, I'm actually pulling on the curl just a little bit right after I do them, so they're not so Susie Q curly, you know, they're more on the wavy side. And you'll see that I'm doing a little bit of that also in the back. Look it, we put some, I did the curling iron, okay? I broke up a little bit with my fingers. Okay, we're leaving all, I'm gonna get close. Okay, we're leaving all of this volume in for her because Sam likes this type of volume. The sides look like, okay? Now could Sam go ahead and flat iron this? I'm gonna say I would, if we're trying to hide some stuff, I wouldn't. So after giving it a little bit of thought, I decided I was going to flat iron her anyway, just to see how the haircut came out. And there is the back. It came out great. In the next photo, you're going to see the side view of those slide cut face frame that we did. Because here's the thing, we can fix their problem at the salon, no problem. You know, hey, look, I made you look phenomenal. But how are they gonna look every day afterwards? How are they gonna deal with their hair? Okay, so this gave a lot of control. As you can see, a lot of picky, picky, picky. You show them a lot of picky, picky, picky. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring her a little closer. The other thing that I love to introduce people to is a putty. Still wet on their fingers. Put that on that bang. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide that weird spot. Now, tell her if anybody asks, she wanted side bangs, and this is perfect for her. Break this apart a little bit more, okay? I always love to give everybody the zhuzh. And if she wanted to be done with that, that control oil spray is enough. If not, you can use some hairspray and just very lightly go over the top. If she loves it and she's like, oh my God, you've saved my life. I'm not mad at my husband for chopping up my hair. So I hope this helps everybody with when we all go back and all the unforeseen stuff that we're gonna, you know, see people walking through the door with chopped up bangs and all sorts of stuff. These are unprecedented times. And I really think that we really need to kind of step back, re-educate, recalibrate, kind of like a go back to beauty school boot camp type of thing, so we could just be better. I will tell you that as a cosmetology teacher, I had to go through a back to basics type of boot camp, and it has absolutely made me a better hairstylist. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this, and I will be back with some more stuff. Okay, bye guys.